The game world is about to change, not just with graphics or AI, but with how a game's world thinks, breathes, and unfolds around the player. MindsEye is not just another $59 title on Steam. It's one of those rare games that want to flip the industry on its head, and it's doing it with something that's been missing in modern open world games for a while. Real unpredictability fused with cinematic mystery. But is it just all style and no substance? Are we finally looking at a game that actually outsmarts the rest? Let's break it all down: the gameplay, world design, core story, future updates, and yeah, if you're really worth your 59 bucks. So let's start with the obvious. Mind's Eye is priced at $59 on Steam. So it's not too cheap, not overpriced. But in the world of unfinished AAA titles that goes up to 70 bucks and disappointing early access launches, this price tag comes with a weight. What makes it worth it? This is not a game that throws you in with a weapon and a map. It throws you into a living world with rules you have to figure out on your own. You are not just another player, you are a part of a system that always watching, adapting, reacting. It's not a typical shooter, it's not an RPG, it's a strange mix of both with a huge focus on story, 6 core characters, and deep mystery mechanics. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, the world. This is where Mind's Eye goes off script. The map is not just big, it's detailed in a weirdly realistic way. There is a high-end skyscraper region where buildings scrap the clouds, everything looks elite, smooth and automated. Drones fly overhead, neon ads lights up corners, you feel the pulse of a high-tech world. But you move out a bit, and boom, you are in dry desert lands, dense forest, and even massive mountain ranges. The variety is insane. It's almost like 3 games combined into one map, not just for visuals, but for gameplay diversity. Different biomes mean different mission styles, atmospheres, challenges, and secrets. The design wants you to explore because every area is tied to its own storyline. Now, this part unexpectedly solid. Most games with mystery or narrative depth don't go hard on vehicles, but Mind Eye is different. The automobile variety is shocking. Old muscle cars with that raw retro vibe, futuristic flying cars that feel pulled out of 2080, self-driving luxury sedans with AI voice prompts. You you don't just drive, you interact. Traffic is not random either. AI drivers follow unique routines. They can crash, react to your honks, and even follow you if you look suspicious. Night driving especially beautiful. The reflections, the light trails, the realistic traffic system is immersive. And yeah, the car handling is tight, no floaty nonsense. You actually feel the road where you are drifting in the mountains or speeding through a neon lit tunnel. This might be one of the strongest features: 6 fully developed main characters. Now, the game's founder confirmed each character is not just a skin or playstyle variation, they are narrative pillars. You will swap between them during the story, but more importantly, your decisions as one character ripple through the other lives. It's not just choice matter, it's the consequences echo through different characters. That's deeper than anything we have seen since maybe other games, but with way more complexity. Each character is also tied to different parts of the map, so switching characters means switching worlds, threads, alleys, and investigations. If there is one thing fans are hoping Mind's Eye absolutely nails, it's the storyline. The narrative leans heavily on detective work, cryptic missions, and underground networks. It's like Blade Runner meets Sherlock Holmes with a dark edge. A lot of missions are slow burn. You will scan environments, decode encrypted data, tail targets, and get into traps. You are not handed answers, you are uncovering layers. And this is where MindSide text comes into play. It's not just the game title, it's also the tool you use to dive into virtual memories, see past crimes, or read psychological patterns. This mechanic is where the game gets smart because sometimes you can't trust what you are seeing. You want a proper futuristic city. How about a massive interactive airport with 6th generation fighter jets just casually chilling on the tarmac? This is not background scenery either. Walk into terminals, hack boarding logs, follow suspicious NPCs, hijack certain aircraft with enough progress. The jets, not for decoration. Once unlocked, they are used to stealth-based missions, aerial chase sequences, and even full dogfights. This takes the verticality of the game to another level. Suddenly, missions can take place in sky, inside hangars, or across global zones. One of the most praised aspects, the night visuals. Driving at night in MindsEye feels real. The street lights, neon signs, headlight shadows, it creates this moody atmosphere that fits the detective theme perfectly. You will notice even tiny things, reflections of street lamps in puddles, brake light, glow bouncing off nearby walls, random power outages that create full blackouts. But here is where the game stumbles a bit. While lighting is incredible, some city details feels off. You will see empty storefronts or repeating textures in places that could have used more polish, especially when compared to other games in 2025. It's not a deal breaker, but it's noticeable when the rest of the game is trying so hard to push boundaries. Missions are designed to be intelligent, they are not fetch quest or dumb combat scenarios. Each one feels like a scene from a thriller. You might decode surveillance footage, interrogate an AI that's been tampered with, connect old case files with current in-game events, or follow a mysterious symbol showing up all over the city. And the AI, it reacts based on how aggressive or stealthy you play. Want to go guns blazing? Fine. But now guards will be heavily armed next time. Prefer stealth? Enemies start using thermal cameras. The entire mission system is adaptive. This is a big leap from older games where enemies just reloaded the same animation every time. So here is the real question. Is MindsEye the future of gaming or just another overhyped concept? Honestly, it's not perfect. The city could be used more depth in some areas. Some side NPCs feel underdeveloped. But what it does really right is deep evolving missions, futuristic and old school vehicles, a story that plays you back. Beautiful nighttime immersion, multiple characters with actual narrative weight, and the world that feels alive, dangerous, and mysterious for 59 bucks. It's one of the most ambitious and well programmed games we have seen in a while. It's not trying to copy trends, it's trying to build new ones. And that alone is worth jumping in. So, are you ready to enter a world that doesn't wait for you to catch up? Where your actions, your team, and your minds are your only weapons. MindsEye is not perfect, but it's different. It's bold and it's pushing open world mystery to the next chapter. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think MindsEye can outsmart the industry, or is it all just one big illusion? And hey, if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned because we have got a lot more coming on future updates, storylines, analysis, and hidden features in MindsEye. Until then, keep your eyes sharp, your engines louder, and your minds open. Thanks for watching. Peace out.